It just seems that we can't get enough stories about everything from murder to mayhem. But why? And what is it about murder that fascinates us so? And what does it tell us about ourselves? Investigative journalist Jane Velez-Mitchell has written this book all about it called Secrets Can Be Murder. Jane, good to have you here in New York. Congratulations on finally getting this book into stores. We're very excited for you. Truly, though, if you look at the landscape of what's on TV and the most popular shows on TV, it's all crime and justice. Why are we so fascinated? Why can't we get enough of this?
Well, AJ, there are societal secrets as well. And one of our societal secrets is that we as a nation have an addiction to violence. We turn to it for entertainment. And of course, then we wonder why some people go out and copy it. So there are societal secrets, and then there are secrets that we all have. And those secrets are about sex and about money and about all sorts of issues. But the one thing they have in common is that they make you sick inside. That's why they say you're only as sick as your secrets. And the fascinating part of it is we look at these criminals and we say we're nothing like them. They're awful. How do they do that? But the secrets that they have, the toxic secrets that exploded in violence, are the very same secrets that we have.
Hold on a second, Jane. So you're talking about now in this book, you're exploring, all the notorious cases from O.J. Simpson to Andrea Yates, who killed her children, to the Lacey Peterson case, where she was murdered by Scott Peterson. We feel a connection to secrets in cases even as big as those?
Absolutely. Take a look at the Scott Peterson case. What more common secret is there than infidelity? He was cheating on his wife, and he didn't tell his girlfriend that he was married. Then his girlfriend's best friend finds out about it, confronts him, and he says, "Oh, well, I was married, but my wife's gone." Then he repeats that lie to his mistress. 2 weeks later, he turned that lie into the truth by killing his wife and unborn child. He has another secret. He has a family secret because his mother, many years before he was born, gave 2 children away for adoption. Those children entered his life as adults shortly before he and Lacey got married. One of them is Ann Bird, and she said she wondered when the bodies turned up in San Francisco Bay if it wasn't sending her a message, because she lives on San Francisco Bay and can see that bay from her back window.
Well, now, I think a lot of people can certainly relate to the love triangle aspect of what was going on in that particular case. And certainly love triangles and murders resulting from love triangles happen all the time, sadly enough, in this country. But they don't all make it onto television, and they don't all rivet us in the way that a case like this did, where we were glued to every single moment. So what is it that captivated a nation with a case like this that turned it from just an ordinary love triangle turned murder into such an obsession?
It hit some very basic human themes. I mean, this was a couple perfect on the outside. And always beware of any couple that looks perfect on the outside. They may have too much of an investment in appearances over the messy truths. One thing that I've noticed with all these cases is that when secrets get to a certain level of toxicity, what happens is there's the real world outside, then there's the phony facade that looks perfect, and then there are the sick, toxic secrets behind the facade. So you always have to value honesty and truth over appearances, and that's the message. If you're having an affair, you can tell your wife about it or your husband about it, okay? Because people think, oh, that's impossible, I can't do that. But consider the alternative. Consider that it can erupt in deadly violence if you don't undo that secret.
Yeah, so we actually can learn a little something about what not to do, and certainly, as you touched on, we're talking about sex and race and childhood trauma coming out through all these secrets. There is something that we can learn about ourselves through our fascination with this.
Absolutely, and that's why we watch these trials, because we recognize our dark selves in these cases. When we watch these trials, we experience a flash of recognition, and we go, aha, oh my God, I can relate to that. I understand that. I did that. Sometimes the only difference between a criminal and a law-abiding citizen is that their secret was threatened with exposure and ours wasn't.
Yeah, good for us, I guess. Jane Velez-Mitchell, congratulations again.
Thanks
for stopping by. The book, Secrets Can Be Murder, is out in stores now. Run out and get yourself a copy.